Hi guys, Kale here again. I got a couple of unboxings to do. I'm going to save this one for later, so watch out for that video. But I actually already got my Geek Fuel box. Really cool thing about living pretty close to the same town as where they produce it. Actually got the tracking email after I already had the box on my doorstep. It was really neat. Kind of makes me think that that's probably how the people in LA feel about Loot Crate, because they probably get it pretty much right away. But I think I might have gotten it, I want to say before anyone else. Realized I didn't have my knife on me, so I'm going to open it up with my keys. But got my Geek Fuel box. This is June 2016. They're actually up at Denver Comic Con this weekend, and that just started tonight actually. So might have to head up there tomorrow and see what that's all about. But for now, I've got my Geek Fuel box. I'm going to do this tonight, and let's get started. Alright, so this one, I think it's about $23 with shipping in the US per month, or it's about $20 a month if you do the annual subscription. If you do the annual subscription, you actually get a cool free gift, so might be worth looking into. I'll try to put some of the information down in the description below, and maybe even a referral code if you want to help me out. Maybe. Anyway, here we go. Open up the box, and this is what you see. Anything good? Oh, cool. The magazine's right on top, so it doesn't give away any of the surprise. Alright. So, Geek Fuel magazine. It's got the Ninja Turtles on it, and Rocksteady and Bebop on the back. It looks like it's from the movie that just came out. It's going to be really cool. Let's see. I'm probably going to see it here in the next week or so. Haven't had a chance yet, but you know, it's a sequel on a movie that not everyone loved, but I think it'll be worth watching. Alright, so let's go ahead and start taking everything out of the box before I get going here. And in each of their boxes they include a game code for Steam. I'm not going to show you the back side because I want to try to see what it's like, and I like to play these just to kind of get something new to do. Bit Evolution sounds like it's kind of a, you run through a bunch of different old titles and play as a hero, and yeah, I have to take a look and see how that goes. Alright. So this one is the next thing in the box. It says it's a Geek Fuel exclusive. Go to geekfuel.com. But it says Super 1-Up Planting Pot. It looks like the piranha plant. Have you always dreamed of having your very own carnivorous plant that popped up out of a time and space warping tube to snatch unwitting and slow friends when they least expect it? Now that dream is coming alive in your hands. Plant a seed and watch it grow right before your eyes, luring in local winged menaces to feast upon. So based on that, I'm guessing it's a green pipe planter with a fly trap seed or something like that in there. Okay, so it's definitely the planter. So far, that's all we've got. Hole in the bottom for drainage. Kind of a cool looking 8-bitty type tube. So I think it's just the pot. Not that that's a bad thing. I like to try to grow things every once in a while. Usually make it just past the seedling phase, and then it dies on me. But worth trying while it's going. But nice little pot for plants on your desk at work or wherever you want to keep a potted plant. Kind of wish it had a Venus flytrap seed or something in there, but no big deal. I don't even know if Venus flytraps come in seeds per se, but here we go. Alright, this is Turtle Trainer. It's a little manhole type box for one of the Ninja Turtles. And it looks like it's a ball to play with. Okay, so it's a cross between basketball. I guess it's just a pokeball that looks like a turtle. I guess you could get any one of the 4 turtle colors. I got red for Raphael, Looks a little orange on camera, so. But yeah, red for Raphael. It's a little Pokeball. And, nice little stress ball. Turtle shell. Underbelly. Pretty cool. Actually, I really kind of like the box, even though it doesn't want to let go of the ball very easily. But, kind of a cool round circular box with a nice fitted lid. Might be something worth keeping, like little odds and ends at your desk on. So, all right, and then we've got a official licensed Nintendo whatchamacallit. Looks like it's just a Yoshi rubber stamp. Yeah, El Estampe. I took 2 years of high school Spanish. I'm awesome at it. Anyway, looks like it's going to be Yoshi. Don't want to really bother pulling out of the plastic wrap, but it does have a little slot you can put on a pencil with. Alright. I'm going to save the shirt for just a second. And I'm trying to pull something up from the bottom here. Alright, little Pokemon temporary tattoos. Was never really a big fan. Well, I never really got into them. Partly because my mom really didn't like temporary tattoos for some reason. Maybe thought it would give us ideas and we'd go off and get a real one. But, got an Geek Fuel exclusive Sherlock comic book based on The Study in Pink, which is, I believe, the first case they go about solving in the series. Has a nice Geek Fuel certificate of authenticity. I've been seeing these come out a bit lately. And yeah, and they're right out of Denver, Colorado. I'm down in Colorado Springs, not too far from Denver, about an hour away. Like I said, they're up at the Comic-Con, so it'll be kind of fun. Alright, and actually I just came from a Sky Sox baseball game, so it's kind of funny that this is kind of baseball themed. It's called Big League Pikachu, kind of like the gum. If you're not familiar with it, it's just a little pouch of strips of gum that you can get a lot of time at baseball games or just at like the dollar store, wherever you get your candy. But kind of has that stylized to it. The Pokeball looks a little bit like a baseball. I'm really a big fan of this shirt, partly because I'm actually into baseballs as well. Look, just came from the Sky Sox. They actually lost tonight, so that was kind of a little bit of a bummer, but it was a nice game. Got a new pitcher in. I'm not sure anyone cares about it other than me, but it was a fun game. But yeah, I'm really kind of digging that shirt. Kind of a cool coincidence that it's a baseball shirt there. Alright, so save that. Alright, and then the final thing in the box is just the card that lets you know what was in it. So yeah, you get the Big League Pikachu, the pot for a plant, Super Mario stamp, one of 2 variant color covers for the Sherlock magazine or comic book. Sorry, one of the 4 turtles, of course. The red and the orange look very, very similar. Honestly, you could probably pretend it's either one you really want. But I'm pretty sure I've got red for Raphael. But yeah, it also tells you about the game you got and the temporary tattoos. You could have gotten that variant cover. I didn't, but everything else looks like it's what everyone is going to get in the box. And honestly, between the 2 covers, I really kind of like the stylized art more than just kind of looks like promo art from the TV show. So of the 2, I actually kind of prefer the one that's in most of the boxes. Alright, but that is everything in the box. Nice t-shirt, feels real solid. If you buy t-shirts online, I think like Shirt Punch and different places like that, you can usually get a nice mashup shirt for like $10. A pot for a plant, well, with it being a character licensed sort of Nintendo one, I'd say about $5 worth. You can usually get like a little stress ball. I don't know if you can get something quite like this in the store, and it does say it is a Geek Fuel exclusive right there. I don't know. I mean, with the box and everything, the way it's presented, I would expect that they'd probably charge at least $5 for it in a store. The ball by itself, maybe 2 or 3, because it's not really anything that I think, you know, a Ninja Turtle collector would be like, oh, that's awesome, I have to have that one, because obviously Ninja Turtles, but, I don't know, nice little ball, $5 or so, $1 stamp or so. Overall, I think you got about your money's worth, you know, comic book. It's a nice thick one, and it sounds like it goes through the whole story, so probably worth, you know, at least a couple of shekels more, but doesn't have a price tag on it because it is the Geek Fuel exclusive cover. So there's that. I'd say like $4 for a comic book normally. The Steam games, the ones they give, I'd say usually worth about $4 or $5 too. So on top of about the $20 you paid for it, you get your money worth plus a game. Maybe a little bit better this month. I have seen them do better months, so this isn't one of their higher value, but it's definitely one I like. Dig the Ninja Turtles, dig the Mario. Sherlock's a good series, worth watching if you haven't seen it already. And you know, looks like it'll be a cool comic book as well. Their magazines are actually really thorough. I mean, it's more than just, hey, this is what we have in our stuff. It's more than just a promo. It's got different things about the different Pokemon in here, the top 20 of all time. Ooh, cosplay, if you like those sort of things. And they always, yeah, and then there's the old Ninja Turtle stuff. Actually, had that Master Splinter when I was, I want to say 4th grade is when I first got that one. I remember because I was going up to a Rockies game in Denver for it, and stopped at my grandma's and she had one laying around. But anyway, that's whatever it is. Alright. But yeah, it just kind of shows you some of the old turtle toys. It has a little bit of an article about that. But anyway, that's what you get in this lot. Overall, this is what you could have gotten last month. Tyrion's winery sort of shirt. Pretty cool overall this month. I wish it had just a little bit more in it. I think it, you know, it was worth what you paid for it, if nothing else. And I'll get it next month. Alright guys, thank you again for watching me. Be sure to check out my next video for the Funko Mystery Minis Best of Anime Series 1. I've also got Series 2, although I think the actual name on the box is slightly different, but basically Series 1 and 2 of anime. Hope to see you soon. Like the video, thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.